Welcome to a wet and windy Meaden Skoda Arena, where today Brockenhurst are taking on Christchurch in the Sydenhams Wessex Premier. Brock are playing their first game at home since the 1st of October, a period which has seen them progress in both the Russell Coates Cup and the FA Vase, whilst retaining their challenge at the top of the league. This will be Christchurch's 11th league game of the season, and amazingly, this will be their 9th away fixture. Despite that, they're in and around the chasing pack, and will want to put last Tuesday's defeat away to Aylesford behind them. The pitch passed the late inspection by the ref, much to the joy of the hard-working volunteers. Coming up on TBTV, on Tuesday I'm at Poole Town, who face Hartley Wintney in the rearranged FA Trophy match from today. On the 2nd, it's Poole Town again against the Met Police. On the 9th, I'm back at the home of the Badgers, the Brockenhurst against Fareham Town, and then on the 16th, it's Poole Town v Merthyr. Okay, that's all the pre-match stuff out the way. As ever, this game is brought to you by TBTV.
Good. Brad, twitch out,
The first chance of the game came courtesy of Kyle Graham. This 30-yard shot, just a little bit high, just a little bit wide, but a decent first attempt. The early stages were indicative of the match as a whole, and Christchurch had clearly come with some intent to take some points back. This effort from Max Wilcock wasn't too far away either. Church were really piling on the pressure, with attempt after attempt, and the Badgers were finding it difficult to break up the other end. At this point, I'd been joined by the match sponsor, who'd been enjoying a little bit of liquid refreshment in the bar, and I hope you enjoyed their commentary over the next few minutes.
There's another round. Sure.
Good kick as well too, yeah.
His toe man.
He's great target now, isn't he, youngest?
So that looked like a pretty innocuous challenge to me, and I'm not entirely sure what Will Tickle was saying to the referee, but it led to one of my favourite moments of the game. Not only have we got Gunston Gray doing a little flick up there, but we've got Greg King proposing to the referee. It was difficult to tell from the distance, but I think the ref turned him down. The ref is obviously flattered and lets the game progress, but not before arranging a little dinner date later on.
He's definitely a short man.
So this is the start of a move. Just watch the possession that Christchurch managed to keep here.
Oh, the back heel was on there.
Not forgetting the commentary in the background as well.
Number 2, let you wide open.
Well done.
They're going nowhere. They're going nowhere.
They're going nowhere, he says.
Amazing run. Yes.
Tackle.
And just 16 seconds after being told they're going nowhere, Christchurch take the lead. Manny Ahamaji, 1-0. And whoever that bloke is doing the air raid siren, get on Britain's Got Talent, son.
Lovely. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. This is
Yes! Oh! Yeah, go on!
it's like watching Barcelona.
And having been compared to be like watching Barcelona, Will Tickle smashes one in from an angle there. We head into half time and the heavens are still open. It's pretty grim out there. Brock started the second half with a real threat. Mitchell, Speech and Price latches on to the end of a through ball, cuts inside, but then loses his footing, and ultimately the chance is gone. There's a challenge comes in here from Luke Stone, and him and Tom Hill have a bit of a coming together. The referee's blown his whistle like a 19th century policeman, but ultimately it's Luke Stone that loses out, getting the first yellow of the game. Here we have Cole Graham getting ruthlessly chopped down by Greg King, and after having proposed earlier in the match, he's got nowhere to go and gets his yellow card. So there's a little sequence of events here. First of all, Ben Kemplin goes down, then he gets hit by the ball, and then Brad Cherrett is brought down for Christchurch, which is what the free kick was given for. This provokes a bit of a response from Pat McManus, the Brockenhurst manager, who was obviously upset with the first challenge on Kemplin. Eventually, the ref's had enough. Having secured himself a wedding proposal and a steak meal for tonight, he tells Pat to get back to the bench. Almost missed in this was Will Tickle getting sent to the sin bin. It is just seconds later, and keep your eye on Christchurch number 11 Matt Neal here. He goes to get the ball, I pan away, but then all hell breaks loose. With the referee relying on the power of the whistle, keep your eye on the guy in the high-vis vest. He lands one on Ben Satterley, the Christchurch number 7. Not content with that, he goes in for a little bit more, and then just for good measure, one more time. Now I've no idea who he is, whether he's a player, one of the coaching staff or whatever, but he needs to thank his mates for holding him back. Otherwise it might have been a little bit worse than the yellow card that he did get. As is often the case, a bit of a coming together settles the game down, and you start to get some football being played. This cross from Wilcott got caught in the wind and almost got caught in the net.
Use it! Finish it!
Stay alive! Brad, stay alive!
Let him go!
Unlucky, unlucky!
Unlucky! Well done!
Go on, Maxie! Drive, Maxie! Drive, Maxie!
Go on, Maxie! Go on!
We're now entering the stage where lots of substitutions, but it was Will Tickle on the break here that were most dangerous for Brock. Getting brought down by Nick Swan, who managed to earn himself a yellow card.
Just stand it, just stand it.
Good stunner. Get in there. Throw your feet.
What?
Get in there.
Have a touch, Maxie.
Go.
Unlucky.
Let's make sure. Come on.
There's a few half chances being created. Speechley Price hitting one from distance here, but it wasn't troubling the Christchurch goal. And then at the other end, Satterley sets Wilcock away, who takes it in his stride, hits a shot. John Webb tips it on the post and ultimately to safety. We're just a few minutes from the end now, and Matt Neal's put through. Neal's breaking at pace here, and Will Tickle's made up a huge amount of ground. He brings him down, probably didn't need to because you've got Sykes, number 3, coming across. But ultimately, the attack stopped, and Will Tickle ends up in the referee's notebook. Jamie Shorey found his way through on goal with just a few minutes left, but you've got to give credit to Gunston Gray coming off his line and clearing. We were now in time added on and into the period of the game where it's traditional to find your way into a corner.
Come on, keep us going. Well done. Sack. Get the keeper in there. Stay together, come on.
And that proved to be the last action of the game. It finishes Brockenhurst 0, Christchurch 1. It's disappointment for the Badgers, but that's a great away 3 points for Christchurch. Credit also to the Brockenhurst volunteers who got the game on. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and give me a follow on the socials, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. They're all at TBTVSport, as you can see on the screen. If you'd like to investigate getting TBTV to cover your game, go to www.tbtvsport.com and get in touch.